Okay, we're going to solve x squared minus x minus 2 equals 4 using the factoring method. So first thing we need is put this in standard form. So it has to equal 0. So you're going to subtract 4 from both sides of the equation. And we have x squared minus x minus 6 equals 0. All right. So now we have a quadratic trinomial on the left side. There's no GCF to pull out because it's just 1x squared, negative 1x, and negative 6, so no GCF. So this one we can get away with just doing a diamond, right? Because A value is 1. So we're looking for AC is negative 6. So we're looking for two numbers that multiply to negative 6 and add to negative 1. All right? So isn't that going to be negative 3 and positive 2. So you got to think about what are your factors. You got 1 and 6 or 2 and 3. And then since this is negative, and this is negative, that first off, that one's positive, one's negative because the product is negative. And then that this is negative. We know the biggest absolute value has to be the negative sign. So we know it has to be negative 3 and 2 because it can't be negative 6 and positive 1. That would give us negative 5. All right. Again, we do not need a generic rectangle now. So now we write the factored form, which is x minus 3 multiplied by x plus 2 equals 0. You see that? We took the quadratic equation that's in standard form. We rewrote the exact same equation, but now it's in factored form. Okay? So now we can use zero product property where we set each factor to 0. So we're going to go x minus 3 equals 0. So we add 3 to both sides. X equals 3. And then we're going to get x plus 2 equals 0. So then we're going to get x equals negative 2. Yes, I want you to show this. Okay? A lot of students get pretty slick with this. They see, okay, it's just the opposite each time, and they don't write this out. But we're going to have other times where we might have 7x minus 3 equals 0 or 3x plus 2 equals 0. And I want you to know how to get to the answer. So you need to know this process, how to solve it. So do it each time. Okay? This is the best habit to have is to show the zero product property every time, show how you set each factor to 0 and solve it. Okay? So our answer is 3 and negative 2. We can double check it. Let's substitute the 3 in for x. 3 squared, 9. 9 minus 3 is 6. 6 minus 2 is 4. 4 equals 4? Check. How about negative 2? Negative 2 squared is positive 4. 4 minus negative 2, wasn't that 4 plus 2? 4 plus 2 is 6. 6 minus 2 is 4. 4 equals 4? Check. We got it right.